Maybe for our younger astrologers or younger
Yeah.
audience, can you explain what Project Hindsight was and the importance of that time for the astrological community?
As astrologers when I started in the 70s and 80s, we all knew we had a long history. The astrologers had been around a long time, and that gave us a certain um, confidence or pride in what we were doing, that it wasn't like just something that's suddenly a fad. But we didn't really have any idea what that history was, who were its practitioners, what kind of astrology happened, what were the sequence of events. That was simply material that was not in circulation, at least for our community. And that, in fact, the texts of the ancient astrologers hadn't fully been dug out of the basement archives of monasteries and churches until the early 1900s by academics who went on their own project of collating it. And then by the end of the 90s, starting really with James Holden, predating um, Project Hindsight, but with Project Hindsight making it fully public, was we are going to translate the corpus of astrological texts that were written from, like, let's say, zero Manilius in the first century all the way through the Hellenistic era, and then the whole Arabic period with the Latin texts, and even medieval Hebrew texts that Myra Epstein did. And we are going to give astrologers the history that we've all sort of known about abstractly, but we're going to, actually have the material evidence of who the astrologers were and what they wrote and how they thought about this system that was practiced more or less uniformly for 1,500 years before the sun was accepted as the center of the solar system, and astrology fell out of scientific favor during the age of the Enlightenment. And so that was huge for astrologers to finally have access to the beginnings of their foundation.